Good morning everybody. As you can see from behind me, we are at Westminster Palace. It's been a very early start this morning. I decided that we would pay respect to the Queen and go and see her, so it's just me on my own. Megan hasn't come today, she's obviously at home with Rupert. But yeah, obviously want to try and keep it as positive as possible. Bring some joy to everyone's day and just show you what it's like to actually attend this in person. You obviously see it all on the news. I wanted to show you what it was like in person. Obviously very sad news from last week's video. We spoke about it and we spoke about being up in Balmoral only a few days before the Queen's passing. Because we don't live that far away from central London, we thought it only right that we head in and pay our respects to the Queen. I had ordered the Uber to drop me off at Waterloo, but the driver decided to take us over Lambeth Bridge, which when we arrived, the police had just shut. Lambeth Bridge is very close to the final destination, Palace of Westminster. What time did you get in the queue then yesterday? At 6 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh wow, okay.
You think you're in when you're here, but that's 5-6 hours, yeah. But you've got to go along the other side of the river.
Okay.
Keep going.
Thank you very much, cheers. It took me 45 minutes walking in the opposite direction to everybody else to find the back of the queue at the Millennium Bridge at 4 AM. Is this it? We got there?
Yeah. The estimate's around 9 hours. The problem is it goes up and down.
After being told it was about a 9-hour wait, I did contemplate going home. Then I thought to myself, what is 9 hours compared to the 70 years the Queen has dedicated herself to so many nations around the world? You soon make friends with the people around you, and the wait begins. Constant talking, constant looking at Twitter to find out how long it's taking. One thing to note, I've never seen London at 4 AM in the morning, and it is truly spectacular. So we're on the move, not much longer, or at least it doesn't look like there's much longer. I got out of the taxi on the other side of the bridge, and the person said it was 4 to 5 hours from there, but they're saying that it might just be 2, which is promising. It's been stop, start, but it's been... Oh, and his shimmer wristband. Morning! So finally crossing over to the northern side. You can see the queues going along there. That's only a tiny section of it. It's now just gone 7, so I've been queuing for about 4 hours. So possibly another 4? So that'll be 8 hours queuing. I wanted to try and get Megan here and then us do a switch, but there's a wristband thing. So she's not going to be able to obviously join me. But someone's got to look after Rupert. But I really wanted her to come and then switch last minute and, you know, she takes my place. So we're not jumping the queue. But I don't think she's going to be able to. He's just woken up. He did an amazing sleep overnight. I felt like this just had to be something that we attended. So the early start, of course it'll be worth it. You obviously see all the news channels talking about it. Our subscriber base is all over the world, so I wanted to show you a POV version. No more? Okay. Wow, so I've just come out and that was so emotional. I think it's strange that everyone's talking about, you know, how long the queue is, they're chit-chatting, just talking about this and that, and then all of a sudden you're through security and it all gets very intense, very serious, all goes very quiet, and you start walking down those steps and it hit me. I did shed a tear. I was trying to hide it, but yeah, it was amazing to do. So I got into the queue at 4 AM, met some people in front who actually, strangely enough, know Lauren and Katie, bridesmaid Lauren, from Jersey, which is just such a small world. Altogether, it turned out to be 5.5 hours from getting at the back of the queue this morning at 4 AM to just coming out, and it's now 5 to 10, but I've been out for a while. I've been out for about 20 minutes. It was quite surreal. Like, I was going to bed last night and I couldn't sleep, and it was like that feeling from, you know, the day before your wedding, or it's not excitement, it's like knowing that tomorrow is a monumental day and one of the most important days of your life. So I ended up going to sleep probably about 11 o'clock. Alarm clock went off at 2:30 and decided I will do it. It was definitely worth, I think the walk through is like a minute, but still you get to bow your head. I've told Megan hopefully she's going to try do it tomorrow morning. She might be able to talk a little more to the camera. So I'm just sat here in, I think it's Parliament Square. I'm really not too sure. Big Ben behind. Which actually, for all you people, Big Ben is actually the bell inside. This tower is called Elizabeth Tower. For anyone thinking of doing it, get there early. The plan that I did actually worked out really well, so if you see this in time, please go and do it. It was such a magical moment. It got very emotional. As I said at the beginning, and I'm not sure how much of the intro we've used, I want to try and keep this video as upbeat as possible. We like to share happiness, joy with you guys around the world, but obviously this is a sad occasion, but also want to rejoice. She served her country for 70 years, an amazing woman, and it's only right, if you can get here, to pay your respects. Anyway, hopefully Megan's going to make it tomorrow. I'm going to sign off. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's my turn today. So it is currently 2:20 a.m. and my car is here. So it's currently 4 a.m. We've just got to Tower Bridge. It's not that cold, which is good. Apparently it's going to be 14 hours from start to finish. So I think Jamie got pretty lucky yesterday doing 5.5. Not sure it's going to be that for me, but here's hoping.
These steps are the actual location of the murder of Nancy in Charles Dickens' novel Oliver Twist.
It is 5:30 in the morning and I'm currently outside Shakespeare's Globe. How cool is that? Everyone's lovely in the queue, spirits are high, everyone's chatting, making friends. So yeah, we've been queuing for quite a while now. We probably started queuing close to London Bridge. That was kind of when the queues really slowed down. Before that, we walked really quickly from Southwark Park to London Bridge. So that moved really fast, and now we haven't really moved very far in the past hour. Definitely come prepared. There's lots of people here who aren't that prepared. Bring lots of food, lots of drink, warm clothes if you're coming overnight because it's a little bit chilly. And I think that's it for now. Update guys, it's now 8 a.m. and I'm very cold. I'm desperate for a coffee, but the queue is moving. It's just painfully slow, and according to Twitter, because that's the only place where there seems to be regular updates, I might be looking at another 6 hours from here, which is a scary thought considering Jamie did it all in 5.5 yesterday. But you know, I'm here now and I have to keep focusing on the fact that it is a moment in history, and very lucky to be a part of it and pay my respects. But met some lovely people. As I said before, spirits are still high, but just wanted to set that realistic expectation that if you are thinking of doing it, it really is a very, very, very long time. Yay! I finally arrived at the Houses of Parliament. So you can see Big Ben. So we've just been told that it's about 4 hours from here, so there's still a way to go. But we're getting there. I feel like there's been a wave of energy that's just spread through the crowd, and we can almost see the end, even though it's still quite a long way to go. But I've eaten lots of chocolate and I've had my hot flask of tea. So we're going to weave through Victoria Park next, I believe, for security and bag checks. And then, fingers crossed, we'll be towards the front. At the front of the queue! Just about to go through security and then we're going in.